Drew Harkness here together with Chinform, and I'm here now talking to Monsieur Andre Hartmann, Head of Global HR and Support Functions at Radiall. Welcome here today.
Thank you, Drew.
Now, Monsieur Hartmann, if first of all you could just talk about Radiall for a minute and introduce the company slightly.
Okay, excellent. So Radiall is a French multinational company, a middle-sized company actually, and based in France, in US, in Mexico, in China, in India for manufacturing, and several other countries for sales. We design, manufacture and sell electronic components, more in interconnection, for aeronautics, military, space, telecommunications and industrial markets. In China, we have a manufacturing plant in China, about 400 people, 450 to 500 people, where we do all functions, actually around our products, from the marketing, the sales, the R&D, the supply chain management and manufacturing. So that's quickly who we are.
Very good, thank you. Now, Monsieur Hartmann, we were just talking about this, which is the first annual Chinform Festival here today, attracting the Chinese students who are studying here in France. And as we were saying, 2,000 people have registered, but there seem to be far more than that here. Indeed, there's a huge queue at your booth and a queue waiting outside. Now, if you could just give some idea of the sort of profiles of people that you'd be looking for amongst these Chinese students and what sort of functions and futures they could have inside Radiall.
Yeah, right. So first, I also am really impressed by a number of people being there today, and I am here with our Chinese sales director, who is already a good example of what we are looking for. He studied in HEC and ended in 2004, then has been hired by Radiall, worked 18 months in France, and then moved to Shanghai to start as a sales key account manager, and then became our sales director. So that's exactly one of example we are looking for. Currently, in that day, we opened 4 positions. One is an R&D engineer, another is a manufacturing engineer, another is a sales key account manager, and the last one is budget and control assistant. So what we are looking for is people who have a double culture training between China and France or another Western country, mainly France.
One final question. I recall that previously you were also the CEO of China at Radiall. Now, if you had any advice for Chinese students who may be watching now, who are considering developing themselves in the future within a French company, be that Radiall or another of these multinationals, what advice would you have for them in terms of their academics and their professional development in order to further their goals?
All right. First thing is the language is very important. So companies like us, we know there are so many candidates, right? So already the good quality of a French, of English is important. So I really encourage them to be hard workers for that position. Then another advice is, before applying for a position in China, they should also have an experience in a Western country, like for example in France, having had the opportunity, besides studying, also working in this Western concept, so that they will be very accurate in the bicultural approach. That's my 2 advices to them.
Thank you very much for your time today, and we certainly wish you all the best today and look forward to seeing you at the next Chinform event.
Thanks so much, Lord. Thanks so much.
Thank you.